The Ministry of Public Health has said that successive Israeli attacks have killed 5 people in Qana in the Tyre district of southern Lebanon. At least 5 other people were also injured in the attacks on the border. At least 570 people have been killed in Israel's renewed attacks on Lebanon since last Monday. In fact, let's give you some more details now. News from Saudi Arabia. Its security forces have intercepted 5 additional drones east of Al-Kharj Governorate as the kingdom faces a new wave of aerial attacks. The incidents come amid a heightened regional tension and repeated attempts to target critical areas inside the country. According to the Ministry of Defense, air defense systems had earlier detected and successfully intercepted 2 drones and 6 missiles, destroying them before they could reach their intended targets. Authorities said the interceptions were part of ongoing defensive operations to protect Saudi territory and infrastructure as multiple projectiles and unmanned aerial vehicles continue to be launched toward the kingdom. All right, Group Captain, I want to come to you first. Do you think this conflict in the Middle East is actually testing the capabilities of the other Gulf states and countries in West Asia and Middle East to prepare for any such untoward event in the future?
Definitely, Gulf countries are trying to build up their military capabilities for last few decades. They have no shortage of money. They have any amount of petrodollars, and they have been procuring huge amount of equipment, military equipment from USA. But their practical problem is that they have no manpower. They have no skilled manpower to man this equipment. You see, Gulf countries are now very rich countries. Per capita income is so huge that no Gulf country citizen wants to join their army, navy or air force because everyone is happy and cushy. Everyone has plenty of food, plenty of resources, a big house. Even poor people in Gulf countries, their own citizens don't want to join their army, navy or air force. So many of these Gulf countries, though they have acquired a huge military, sophisticated and expensive military equipment from USA, they are forced to man this equipment with hired manpower from other parts of the country, from other parts of world. There are reports of retired Pakistani army and air force officers who have, and Jawan and airmen who have been hired as mercenaries by Gulf countries to man their war making machines. It is their limitation. But Gulf countries basically depend upon USA to give them a protective umbrella against any external threat. They are a little concerned that in last 2 weeks, USA has failed to save them from Iran's misadventure. Some of the Gulf countries may in future decide that henceforth they will not depend upon US protective umbrella for their stability. They may decide to move a little away from USA in future. That will be a paradigm shift in the strategic political scenario in Gulf area. Yes.
We have Sanjeev Srivastav also. What do you want to add on to that as to how the Middle East countries can actually have more personnel serve for it in the defense if at all the situation deteriorates?
Whether my audio is clear right now?
Yes, it's better.
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. You know this Middle Eastern countries, the West Asian nations, thus far they have exercised a lot of caution, care, patience as with regard to the various Iranian aggression, and obviously they are very much aware that why Islamic regime is showing such kind of aggression, what they are showing. And they have suffered losses, there is no doubt. And they also are aware that this conflict is between Iran and United States of America and Israel, and Islamic regime is under severe threat and under pressure, and the kind of attack United States of America and Israel have carried out thus far, and they have eliminated their top leader Ayatollah Khamenei on the first strike itself, and in that kind of a desperation, they were attacking on several West Asian countries. So thus far, West Asian nations are have shown a lot of patience, but if now the Islamic regime's remaining leadership, the new supreme leader Mustafa Khamenei, if he goes ahead with the further aggression, then they might be they might consider, re-strategizing their entire approach thus far, and they might go for some kind of a defense. In that process, they might have go for some kind of a counter attack. So that kind of a possibility cannot be ruled out, and that is why.
All right, Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava and Group Captain, thanks very much for joining us in this discussion, and we slip into a very quick break. Viewers, stay tuned to NewsX.